and welcome to Sinful Gaming. I hope you're all doing well. Hope everyone is staying safe. Thank you all for coming and joining us tonight. We're currently waiting for a... Oh, that candle is in a terrible spot for that light. I'm sorry to everyone. We'll drop that down there so there is no glaring light in that screen. That's a little bit better for the camera angle. But anyway, hello everyone. We're painting up Space Marines again. A little bit different for something you might not expect to see us painting up, but I'm getting into 40k a little bit more recently. So we're currently painting up some Primaris Marines in the colors of the Emperor Spears. And these are going to be my first 40k army. So I've got 1,000 points of them on the desk here, and they'll get painted up. And we'll probably work on getting some other things just off the hobby desk. I'm just trying to clear up half-finished projects at the moment. The big thing I want to do, but also getting ready for some other game systems. So I want some 40k. I want to get my Elder Scrolls game stuff painted up. I want to get some Underworlds warbands finished. I've got a bunch of half-started warbands that just need to be finished. And I've got a bunch of like half-finished projects that we're just going to try and smash out these half-finished projects so we can get them done and get working on some brand new stuff and just have less stuff sitting around half painted, like, you know, all this here half painted stuff, half finished. It's annoying. And so yeah, today I played my first game of Lord of the Rings strategy battle game in a long time. I don't think I've played since like the Hobbit books Hobbit source books first came out, and we got like the plastic tutorial and Legolas from them. It's been a long time since I've played Hobbit or Middle Earth, Lord of the Rings, whatever you want to call it. But that was a ton of fun to play that, and not a lot has changed from when I last played it. I will say a lot of it seemed very familiar. So that was cool. And so we now just trying to get an army ready for 40k. Got a Lord of the Rings army all painted up. I have my Eastlings done. I just got to finish the banner on them, but they're pretty much all done. And then I've got some Rohan to do for another army, so we can at least get some games going. Chris, thank you very much, man. I always know you're there in the background some way. Glad you're enjoying them, man. It's just been nice just to put them out and just have something to talk about that's hobby. As always, I'm just excited to talk hobby. But some people don't like the news videos, some people do. I find not everyone has access to Facebook all the time. Not everyone watches all the Facebooks and all that sort of stuff where all that sort of leaks, I guess. Or has the time, and it's just easy just to have it all there so people can go and chat about it all. So I try and give a little bit of insight as well, because like while you might read the FAQs out, you might not understand what the FAQ is actually done or doing for anything. So Green Ridge Gaming, hello as well. Oh, a couple of you. Yes, he does. Yeah, we're recording some Cruel Boys games, and I must say my little brother got very salty about Bolt Boys. They did lots of mean things to him over our week of recording. We'll go with that. Lots of mean things. The upside, Bolt Boys are good, really good. Stuck that Shaman with them. They're solid. But Green Roots Gaming and Chris, if you're watching, I don't know if you've all been live before, but you guys have little emotes you can use if you're a YouTube member. So I've stuck up some little emotes for my YouTube members. Just a little something to give back to, as like a thank you for you guys for helping support the channel. There you go. You've got your own little emotes. They're the only ones up. We just hit over 10 YouTube members, and so that gives us access to some more. So I'm working on getting some more done. So have even more emotes to go than them soon. So right now we're just starting to start the black on all my bolt gun casings. There's always those emotes and everything art-wise on the channel, all done by the amazing Lady Witch Fox Art, who does all my artwork for me. Does an amazing job with it all. So I'm painting up Emperor's Spears for my Space Marine. They are the chapter Aaron Dansky Bowden wrote a novel on them. I really enjoyed the novel, so that's what we're painting up. They also got a cool Codex supplement in White Dwarf, which I'll be really keen to use. It's like a combat-orientated Ultramarine chapter. All their chapter tactics are like, oh, they get all the stuff Ultramarines get, but then they get it all. You get like some combat stuff in addition, so it's really interesting. Yeah, they're a cool little Space Marine chapter. But yeah, as I was saying, I got my first game in of Lord of the Rings today. That was a ton of fun. Really enjoyed the game. I've been looking at Lord of the Rings armies all day now. Like, oh, I like that army. Oh, I like that army. Oh, I reckon I could do that army. It's been my day now. After that game, it's just been, oh, that sounds cool. So now I just need a white to start on the white helm of my captain. My sergeants rather need their white helms. So does he have one on his belt? He does not. He's lost his helm. So, a little bit of a larger brush. Here is one of my larger ones. Right. This pot. They're like 20 pots of 4x white. I can't remember which ones are older. They all came in one of the. Well, let's see how many of these I've got to throw out because there's a bunch of them that sound like they're dead. All right, that one's still wet. That sounds like a winner. Ghibli whites are terrible. So we're just going to apply some Corax white to his helm for our sergeant. Come back and do another layer of that in a sec. In the meantime, we're going to start doing some highlights on the silver chest eagles on all of them. So we just need our iron breaker again. Just highlighting the chest eagles now. One. So what hobby has everyone been getting up to? Just move my paintbrushes over. Chris Wallace, you've been starting to paint up a Haliheart army. Yeah, Haliheart's one of those ones that's really hard at low points because it requires a lot of pieces to make it really work. My suggestion for a Haliheart roster to start with is 600 points, is what you're starting with. I would definitely make sure your Wizard Wagon's in there, and then go for some cheap ranged units around it to make best use of its buff. You're working on painting up your Roots, Green Roots Gaming? Nice, man. Okay, 1K roster. So yeah, I'd definitely get your Battle Wagon in there. And probably if you're doing 1,000 point rosters, you want a Battle Wagon, probably another Wizard, probably some cheap range troops, and maybe some cheap chaff just to hold your enemies off. Excited for the new Auric Walklands book there, Green Roots Gaming? Yeah, I can't wait for Cool Boys. I'm currently waiting on we're in the background of the computer at the moment. There is a battle report rendering, so that should be up in a few hours, which would be really exciting. So it'll be the first of 3 Cruel Boys battle reports we've got ready. Which is pretty sweet. So we get... Yeah. I do need to get myself a Rogue Idol because he got updated with the Cruel Boys keyword, so I'm definitely going to grab one. Yeah, like I completely understand that, Chris. Like, whatever reasons there's delays been, yeah, it has sort of killed a bit of the hype. I'm lucky I've got 2,000 points from here. I had 2 starter sets, and so that makes a 2K army of Cruel Boys, so I've been cracking. Sorry. Cracking out some games with them, which has been fun. I've been enjoying them. I do believe in the previews they said that Big Wire Cruel Boys will be able to use their poison blades. So don't feel too down on them. But it was in one of the previews. Your opponent didn't want you to have it. That just, I mean, it's not game breaking in any way. Oh well, you'll be able to stand on the moral high ground when it comes out that says they can, and you'll be able to go. You'll be able to have the "I told you so," and then make sure you use it all the time against him. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, the Big War. Yeah, so Iron Jaws get smashing and bashing in Big War. Bone Splitters get their monster thing in Big War. And then the Cruel Boys get the thing. And no, Rust Belt, it's not on the War Scroll. There's an article. Go back and look at the articles, Green Roots Gaming, when you get a sec. Just go back and pile through the Cruel Boys ones. And I'm sure you'll find the right one. It's an allegiance ability. But there was an article about Big War that said the Big War subfaction gets the main abilities, including like Cruel Boys poison weapons, on everything. Yeah, just go like, hey, look, like it clearly is going to say this is a thing, and you'd be like, cool, this is like what the rule's going to do in Big War. At that point, you've done what you can, and you've gone, look, like I'm providing you proof. I mean, because that's what we did for our 2K games. GW's given us enough rules that we can make an army based off what they've told us. Because obviously I've got 3 battle line, but one of those is a unit of 6 Bolt Boys, because we know the Big Yellers subfaction allows us to make Bolt Boys battle line, and also gives them an extra 3-inch range and reroll ones to hit in turn 1. Nice. Yeah, Bolt Boys are solid, man. You'll see in the battle reports, we'll put when they go up, that there are some really cool abilities. And Incubi of Darkness. Alrighty. Single shots do more when you can get the poison off and they become 5s due to the poison and all that sort of stuff with the shaman. Single shots will still do some work at that point. Nothing left for that bot. Please tell me I have another Incubi of Darkness so I can actually finish this. Huzzah, we still have Incubi Darkness. Got worried there for a second that I didn't have any Incubi Darkness. But alas, I do. Alright, so now we're just beginning the slow process of highlighting up the black. Sort of thicker highlight all over. This just takes time. So slowly just getting our highlight done. First one of 3 highlights on the black. It's just these parts of the bolt guns. So after these, I've got some Necrons and Eldar and Harlequins and some Black Templars to do for 40k. Bam, bam, bam. Oh, seems like my internet is having a bit of a fritz. That should hopefully fix itself in a second. Please, internet, don't be a butthead. But yeah, so I'm looking forward to getting into some 40k, and we'll have 40k bat reps on the channel, obviously. We should have a Path to Glory campaign that we're going to start recording soon. I'm not sure when people are going to see it on the channel. That'll be something everyone can look forward to. Jay Dirthy, hello mate, how are you? Oh. Oh, nice. Proxy warp lightning vortex? Sounds wicked, man. I'm guessing if you're making a proxy, you're doing it for Caradron Overlords. How did I know? Spell in a bottle at its finest. Nice, yeah. Yeah, that's pretty sweet. Yeah, it could be pretty good. So we're almost done the first highlight, and by the time we're done this, we can go back and do the second highlight on them. It's just a little highlight, so it won't take long to dry. Yeah, do. If it's meant to be a competitive league, do it. If it's in the game, it's fair game to me. Alright, so first highlight all done. So we're just adding a thinner highlight now. Of Thunderhawk blue to our black. It'll be really interesting because this is literally how I have to do a whole Black Templar army. See, that's going to be an interesting one. This is like an interesting paint scheme because what I've done is it's just been a layer of the base color and then I've recess shaded and edge highlighted the models. So there's no like layering involved in this. It's just two highlights effectively because the wash is almost a highlight in how I have to do it. It's been an interesting like challenge with painting. I don't know. So this we just got a highlight of Fenrisian grey. good brush makes all the difference, man. I'll post pictures of the ones I've done in the Discord. If people haven't seen the Empress Spheres that I've done, I'll post them up on like Insta and stuff. 3 I've done already. And then what? Well, edge highlights are one thing, but I'm going to have to go and freehand on a ton of chapter symbols on these guys. So I've got squad markings and all that to put on after as well. I'm going to say one army that's been attracting me in 40k that I'd like to get a full army of is the Sisters of Silence. They are sweet models. Don't know how it would run as a full army, and maybe I need some assassins and stuff in there, but they definitely look like a cool army that would be really sweet. One I've been eyeing off as some cool models. Yeah, definitely been looking at some Sisters of Silence. There'll be a really fun 40k project, I reckon, down the line. Second highlight done for the bolt guns and for Intercessor Squad of 2. Sisters are sweet as well. I like the shield ones and the new like war suits, the new mech suits are sweet for Sisters. Yeah, they're the one. Palatines or whatever they're called. But yeah, the new Sisters models do look sweet. The Sisters of Silence are the like ones with the top knots. They're really cool. Plasma wise, I'm thinking of going to green plasma because I've got a unit 5 Hellblasters here. I'm doing up, so I'm thinking I'm going to go green plasma. Like we're obviously going to see the Warcry warband, not the Warcry, the Warhammer Underworld's warbands come out soon. So I'm expecting a couple more Stormcast Eternals and Kruleboyz. We know we're going to Kruleboyz warband, but I reckon they're going to go with Stormcast. So that included, I guess, I don't know whether we might see some new Beast of Chaos models, because I think Beast of Chaos are going to be the next battle tome. So wouldn't be surprised to see like a new Beast Lord model or something like that. Just nothing too massive. I don't think we're going to see too many new big Beast models if we get a Beast release, but I think we might see a new Beast Lord or something like that, a new Shaman. Tim, nice to see you there, mate. Thank you for coming and joining us. Oh, nice. Slaves to Darkness box for your Blades of Khorne. Sounds pretty sweet, man. Just painting up some Space Marines tonight. Broken Chef, I am doing okay. Yourself, mate? It is night time. It is 20 minutes to midnight where I am in Australia at the moment. We're doing fine. We're painting up some minis. Idaho and Ohio. Yeah, I would expect parts of America to just be waking up. I'll probably be going for a little bit longer. It is Friday night here, don't forget, so I have 0 commitments to do tomorrow. Except tomorrow night. Tomorrow night, we have our Soulbound stream. So we'll be playing a game live on stream of Age of Sigmar Soulbound, the Warhammer Age of Sigmar roleplay game. I'll be DMing. We'll be kicking off a campaign. Maximus, no worries, mate. And don't stress, man. I am sure there are good things to come for Oracle Clans. On the plus, we've got some Kruleboy battle reports going up soon. I've been playing some games with Kruleboys with a full list of rules. Well, sort of. We've been using all the different pieces to put together an army of what GW has shown us can be an army. So take the games with a pinch of salt, but you can see some of the units in work, which has been really nice. I've been having a ton of fun with them. If you're in Sydney, Maximus, you definitely are staying up late, buddy. But I'm painting up some Emperor Spears for 40k tonight. Some Space Marines. Yeah, our Bolt Boys are legit, man. Our Bolt Boys with that Shaman are solid. As you'll see in the battle reports. Believe me, you will see them do work. But yeah, the Shaman making those models, 2 models on 5s. Great. Broken Chef, thanks, man. I'm glad you've been enjoying the Beasts. I love running my Beasts of Chaos. They're always fun. Definitely have some more bat reps coming up with Beasts soon. Nice, 2k to work on. Yeah, I've got about 1,000 of my Darkwalkers painted up myself, and then I have Doom and Darkness's old Beast of Chaos army as well. So I've got about 3,000 or 4,000 points of Beasts. All right, so how the thing... Doom is doing great. He is a solid dude. I think he's living his best life. We all have that time when we need to take a step back from the hobby and focus on other things. But from what I know in the conversation we've had, he's been doing great. So... Brutes will never gain venom weapons at all. And I'm not sure how the ally matrix is going to work for thing. I do believe in one of the in the Big War Allegiance, you get the Kruleboys will get their venomed weapons, and everyone was said to get all the different things, their main Allegiance ability inside Big War. That was posted on one of the articles. Yeah, Doom is doing great. Doom is doing good. Yeah, so Big War apparently allows you to take all. Kruleboys going into Iron Jaws, though, playing in Iron Jaws, if the Allegiance allows, I think you'll lose it playing Iron Jaws with Kruleboys units. if they can even ally. No worries, Tim. Like, just keep an eye out for Warhammer Community as well, because updates on that sort of stuff will definitely be coming out very soon. Sorry. Completely missed your question there, Jesse. Started answering it and completely got sidetracked. That is ADHD for you. Anyway, so how the wards work now? If it's a ward, it's a ward. If it looks like a ward, if it smells like a ward, it's a ward. That's pretty much it. And all pass-off saves, so any bodyguard-like rule like Cities of Sigmar have, is a ward, and it counts as being the ward taken for both the hero and the bodyguard, so neither can make a save after it. So if you palm it off to your bodyguard, they die. If you fail to make it, you do not get your own ward. The only way abilities would work around this is Manfred, for instance, with his negate the first wound taken. That would be a ward, so you would not get to roll for that. For Manfred's ability, you would ignore the first one from Manfred without a roll, and then he would make deathless saves for everything after. So you wouldn't roll for Manfred's ability, it would just happen, and then you would start rolling for wards. So you would not get to make deathless saves and then make a bunch of sixes and then disregard one. You would just disregard one to begin with. Zangor beasts are solid. If I had the money laying about, they would definitely be one of the ones on my list, because I do have a Zinch army just behind me. Or it is terrible point to. There's a Zinch army. I'd love to get some Zangor for that. But yeah, Skyfires and all that are really solid. You definitely want a Shaman with them, and you want to take both. You can do some really interesting sort of stuff when you're playing around with both. Alrighty, so Thunderhawk Blue. Time for the last highlight on this color. Just gonna double check something. How we go? Yeah, Zengos do. I will say that they are a pain to paint, though. They are an arduous painting project. There is a lot of detail, and they're not very similar. A lot of detail, a lot of different textures on them. Yeah, they're solid in Beast, man. Being able to combine them with some of the spells and all that from Beast is really solid, like Tendrils of Atrophy, making them, effectively Ren 2 is really solid. That's the wrong highlight. Infant Racing Grey first. Go do that blue horror highlight on the knee pads in a second. One of my wife's hairs somehow got onto my paint pot. What's she been doing in here? So now we're just applying that final highlight to the black. Slowly getting there. No worries, JJ. Have a good time, mate. I will chat to you soon. Thanks, JJ. Yes, as you said, if you are watching, please don't forget to drop a like on the stream. It helps everyone come and find the channel and come hang out with us some more. Alrighty. Slowly getting there with all these highlights. But yeah, I've been watching the Warhammer Plus, the Blood Angels thing, and man, do I want to re-get my Blood Drinkers. Used to have a really cool army of Blood Drinkers, all in Old Marines. I sold all my Old Marines off ages ago, but I do think after 10 plus, we got another Marine army, and I'll paint up some Blood Drinkers. Just getting back into 40k, and already I'm going to have like 3 Space Marine armies. I'm not the sort of person who, I know you don't have to have your models painted as they are, but for me, if I'm playing a Space Marine army, I want to play as the ones I'm painting up as. I'm not going to paint up something and like not have it be played as the thing it is. Plasma guns highlighted. Ugh. Yeah. If I'm gonna play a Space Marine army, I'm gonna play like what my army's painted as. So I will paint a different Space Marine army if I want to use a different set of rules. Slowly but surely, we are getting there. No worries, Chris. I will see you later. Probably won't be too long till I head off myself either. I'm just finishing up these last couple of Marines on that, and we'll probably call it a night. Past midnight now, so. Broken Chef, thank you very much, man. Much appreciated. Glad you enjoy the channel, mate. Oh yeah, and if people haven't seen, Games Workshop has a thing to win Wall of Titan, but unfortunately you can't win it in North America, so I'll stop because it's most of you guys that are on watching at the moment. But spend £100, go on the running to win a Wall of Titan. I am tempted to go get that ent I want from GW. I'm planning to try and make more time to get on for some American viewers. Because like your nighttime over there is my morning, so planning to try and make some stuff work so that I can do some morning live streams my time, so I can get you Americans and catch up with you a little bit more, so it can be your guys' nighttime. Alrighty, and I will. So I want to say before we go, thank you all to everyone who helps support the channel via YouTube members and Patreon. You make everything we do that a little bit more possible. Your support is greatly appreciated. If you'd like to help support the channel via YouTube members, especially, or Patreon, YouTube members is cool because you get all the emotes in the chat that the YouTube members get. But if you'd like to help support the channel, you can do so in the description of the video. Come join us on Discord if you haven't already. Once again, that's linked in the description of the video. But thank you all for coming and watching today and hanging out and chatting while I paint up some Space Marines. It's been great. We'll get a hobby hangout. Don't forget, come by tomorrow night. We will have our live stream of our Age of Sigmar Soulbound campaign, first session, and then we will, we'll be getting into that. So look forward to seeing you all hopefully tomorrow night, if not another night very soon. So stay safe, everyone. Stay well, and most of all, keep fighting that war against the grey. Ciao for now.